All right, tech enthusiasts, gather round because today's hot topic is Adobe, and boy, is there some spice in today's financial frying pan. Adobe's stock took a tumble today, dropping over 8%. Let's dive into the nitty-gritty details of why Adobe's stock got smacked around despite delivering a rock-solid third-quarter earnings report. So Adobe just reported its fiscal third-quarter earnings, and let me tell you, the numbers themselves looked pretty sweet. Revenue hit $5.41 billion, beating analyst expectations of $5.37 billion. Even better was the earnings per share, coming in at $4.65, whereas Wall Street was only predicting $4.53. By most accounts, Adobe had a stellar quarter. But hold up, don't pop that bubbly just yet. While Adobe raked in the dough, its guidance for the next quarter left a bad taste in investors' mouths. They projected sales for the fourth quarter to be between $5.5 billion to $5.55 billion, while analysts were expecting a cool $5.61 billion. And don't even get me started on their anticipated earnings per share. Adobe expects it between $4.36 to $4.68, but analysts were aiming for $4.67. It was the same story over in Adobe's digital media arm. Investors were betting on yearly recurring revenue to hit $561.1 million. Adobe, however, tempered expectations, aiming for $550 million. It seems Adobe's future isn't quite as dazzling as some had hoped, despite their boffo Q3 earnings. The market's response, a not-so-joyous sell-off, sending the stock into an 8% nosedive. Enter Jim Cramer, the ever-opinionated host of CNBC's Mad Money, who had a few bones to pick with the analysts being super critical of Adobe. Cramer highlighted that while Adobe's future projection might not be a journey to unicorn land, analysts were ignoring the solid Q3 foundation. Throwing shade at the haters, he said there's a middle ground between total euphoria and total skepticism, essentially preaching for a bit more moderation and maybe a sprinkle of common sense. Cramer isn't alone in being optimistic about Adobe. Investors like Jim Lebenthal also think Adobe's prowess in AI positions it well for ongoing success. Folks, Adobe may not have a shiny glimmering forecast, but let's not forget it's still rolling out that AI tech pretty effectively. Overall, Adobe closed at $586.55 on Thursday before the hammer came down in after-hours trading. As of now, the stock has only bumped up 1.12% year-to-date. What do you guys think? Is Wall Street overreacting to Adobe's conservative guidance, or is there genuine reason for concern? Could Adobe's AI initiatives push them back into investors' good books, or is this a wake-up call for the old software giant? Drop your thoughts below, and let's chat about it. Thanks for watching to the end. Remember, this is just one story from our full daily show, which includes all the other news and an analysis of the day's tech market activity. If you found this video interesting or insightful, then please like, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support is greatly appreciated. Catch you later.